Nah, I wouldn't end up putting up videos, making video. I didn't watch the complete video, but from hi Christine, but from what I gather, it's pretty brutal. Like where they're like actually beating up on my kid in the video, and they were all like, "Oh my god, I loved it so much when they were kicking her in the head and stuff." I mean, like, nah. Uh, That's some really grotesque shit. Munchie, you're fucking gross. And if there is a person who actually cloned and then trolled me with Karen's significant other, I think that's disgusting. All to make a video pretending to beat up my kid. Man, damn. So gross. What can cause brain damage? Oh, them. Well, I think they've already got brain damage, in my opinion. Putting up videos like that. I don't know, Piercy. I have a video. Piercy, I swear to God, I am so, like, disgusted right now that I really don't know. And I don't want to think that it is because it'd be horrible to treat somebody like that, that was, not harming or thank you, Piercy. And it wasn't even like as a tribute. And I never said that her and I were very much alike. I never said that. That's what they were saying. And not that it would be an insult to be like her. I'm saying that it's so. I'll play it for you guys. You could tell me what you think. Disclaimer, I do not own all the audio contained within this video, but I am using it within the Fears Act guidelines. This alternate speaking is being used for commentary, educational, critiquing purposes only.
That's going to be impossible, and I'm going to tell you how that works because I have learned. What did she say? Is she alive? Is she alive?
Here, is she alive? Sick.
Well, she doesn't have to look very hard, Miss M, because you and I are the same person.
She's talking to Munchie.
Why? Does she want to borrow some money? Or is she ready to give her fur babies up?
Why would I need to give my pets up? What kind of fucking talk is that?
Oh my goodness gracious! What is she? Does she want to borrow money? What? That's disgusting, Munchie.
No, you're disgusting.
They are so disgusting.
So in the chat, Munchie is saying that Tanger is the Richard account. Isn't that awful?
It's so disgusting. HD, did you see that? Munchie, I know you were upset.
Yeah,
No,
they're.
it's okay, Miss M. They don't have. Hey, we have 48 in here. We're having a giveaway.
I don't know what their giveaway is. I don't know, their STDs, their venereal warts, I don't know, headaches. Um, well, yeah, I mean, their whole fucking story that I lost my apartment and I'm evicted is a fucking lie. You know what I mean? It's like they're fucking sick people. And it just keeps making me think like, did one of them actually do that? Like, wow. So crazy to me.
Everybody, not everybody can win. One person is going to win. This is a very small channel. Please subscribe. You have a chance to win a gift card. And you can pick out whatever you want. It doesn't get better than that. And all you have to do is subscribe. Subscribe. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
That's why she has
My
so
phone
many
is acting up.
subscribers now.
I was just asking.
That's why I couldn't figure out why her fucking subscriber count is going up like that. She ain't sending out no fucking prize to anybody. What? This fucking bitch. Wow. Falsely fucking making people, yeah, right, Piercy? Yep. Damn straight. And even like, because I had said to the Richard last night, I said, please email me. Then I got an email, but in this live stream here, Munchie makes certain to say, stay away from emails. They can get your IP address, you know? So it's like, uh, man, I don't know exactly. I don't think I did anything wrong. I mean, I don't think any of us did. We certainly didn't clone anyone and do what they're accusing people of. They're just gross. So gross.
You saw what Miss M put in there about how Crackpot is looking for us. She said this about an hour ago. And Miss M is also disgusted about how.
And not for nothing, when I said pork roast and I said in the crack pot, fucking talk to text, I'll tell you. And I didn't proofread. So when I saw that written there, I was like, oh my God. Fucking jeez, oh Pete's, could it get any worse than that?
Would, and I don't want to speak for Miss M, we're all disgusted on how she would, and you included, how would she would pretend that Karen's widower is in her life. That is just so disgusting.
Isn't it awful? If they really did that just to be able to say these things. Hi, Robbie. Isn't that fucking disgusting? And if it isn't a troll, it really is him. He's probably feeling like, damn, man. Ain't that some shit right there? Isn't that fucking awful? That is just fucking
Disgusting. That's so disgusting. Those Tangay and Crackpot are disgusting human beings. Disgusting.
called her Tangay. No, and I know that, but even if he's not on there, the fact that these people who claimed to be Karen's friends are using this to do all this, make videos about my daughter and be like, "Oh, I liked it when they were kicking her in the crotch. I liked it when they were kicking her in her head," and stuff like that, and to blame it on me and Tanger and, to justify calling her tan gay. I mean, just man, to do that, if that's the case. And even if it isn't the case, just to even imply it is so fucked up. It's so fucked up. We're not allowed to even mourn or grieve someone in this community without the same set of individuals trying to create chaos and strife. How fucking sad is that? How fucking sad is that? That they're still sitting there getting away with it. And I didn't even, you know what I mean? Like, that's nothing that none of us would do. Like, we really believe that it's him, just like we really believe Karen was not gonna die from that, you know? It's so disturbing. And this woman is getting over 1,000 fucking views on her videos. I thought it was him too. I still think it is Piercy. I still think it is. Thank you. Thank you. I still think it is. I think it's terrible if they're trying to make him feel a certain kind of way, even. Like, wow. To say I got moist, like, that's just terrible. King of Chaos saying I'm a gross pig because Secular came up there and he spoke about toes. I tried to lighten the mood. I'm sorry. I mean, my God. Ugh, my God. And me saying nobody should take life for granted isn't me comparing cancer to mental illness and then putting it behind a paywall. It wasn't like that. I just meant for anybody. I assure you that when any of us are in a situation of where, our life is like on the line, like we're thinking, oh shit, we're gonna die. Well, I put it back up, Robbie. And my stomach, sorry. I put it back up because I'm not gonna be accused of something like that. Like, it was only 20 minutes and I really didn't have much to say. It's petrifying when somebody, dies of cancer and you fight cancer. Cancer was petrifying before I even had my own personal bouts with cancer, you know? Cancer is petrifying. It's petrifying. It's petrifying like if you saw the cops walking up to your door late at night and maybe your loved one isn't home yet. There's shit in life that's petrifying. I don't think it's right that these people are doing like what they're accused, like calling Tanger tan gay. Like, come on, man! What the hell, man? What's wrong with people? You know? I kicked myself out. I'm so sorry. Isn't it? And it just makes him be like, now you don't know if, you know, it's just so crazy.
What did she say? Is she alive? Is she alive? That's disgusting, Munchie. They are so disgusting. That is so disgusting. HD, did you see that? Munchie, I know you were upset.
The odd thing is they all were watching.
No, it's okay, Miss. They don't have. Hey, we have 48 in here. We're having a giveaway. Everybody, not everybody can win. One person is going to win. This is a very small channel. Please subscribe. You have a chance to win a gift card, and you can pick out whatever you want. It doesn't get better than that. And all you have to do is subscribe.
That's against terms of service.
Subscribe, subscribe. Let's go, let's go, let's go. My phone is acting up. What did you ask me, Crystal? I was just asking if you saw what Miss M put in there about how Crackpot is looking for us. She said this about an hour ago. And Miss M is also disgusted about how she would, and I don't want to speak for Miss M, we're all disgusted on how she.
You're fucking disgusted because you're gross. You're gross. You're gross. If you know it's a troll or you don't know it's a troll, what you're doing right now is fucking gross. If anybody is using Karen's death right now, it's them. It's gross. Fucking gross, man.
She would, and you included, how would she would pretend that Karen's widower is in her life. That is just so disgusting. That's so disgusting. Those 10 gay and Crackpot are disgusting human beings.
Any of you people who subscribe to her hoping to win a gift, you're not going to win a gift. She's going to just get your address. She's a troller. She's a stalker. She's a freak. She's lying. She's a disgusting, disgusting, disgraceful person right now. So disgraceful.
Disgusting. I know you did. Miss M, I know exactly. You were just saying something didn't add up. It was cleared up.
But she's trying to act like didn't add up, and she's trying to say Karen was like off her rocker. That's what she's trying to say. Not at all. I had a conversation with Karen 3 weeks prior. Perfectly fine conversation. Perfectly fine. She had all her wits. She didn't need people like you fucking saying that shit, though. Terrible.
It is beyond disgusting. It's perverted. Wow. And then Nutterbutter's over there explaining what grief is. Lord. Wow. Oh my God. Munchie, did you see what HD just... Did you see the fake crying, hear the fake crying about...
Wow. I wish I was God right now. You'd hear some thunder. That's just, the whole thing is gross. Wow. Just so gross. house.
Well, Stephanie marched right in there. Oh, Lily Rose just loves your stuff. Fake crying about Karen and that she was so much alone. I saw that, HD.
You didn't see
I saw
that
that.
because we didn't say that. Didn't say that. You're right about that, huh, Piercy? Yeah, but Robbie, you must know that, you know, we all are like the same as you. Like, but we're not slinging the mud that they sling. There's just, it's not. If you don't know, like, go to Munchie's channel and take a look at the video that they shared. I don't do that. Look at what they're doing and saying to my kid, like the pictures that they've superimposed and stuff. We would never fucking do that. We never do that shit. Man, they're just fucking disgusting. And Stephanie storming in kind of gives away, just the way they were all watching. Like, why was it they're so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. If anybody does have Karen's number and can call and reach out and ask, like, just please, because no, I know you're not Robbie. If anybody though, can I just because Chosen One Community even said, I know Robbie, and I'm just like, I'm blown away by the fact that the woman passed in the first place. Scary. It's a scary thing. Hi, Richard. Robbie, can you check the date on the account, please? Richard, were you able to hear any of the audio that I was playing? And are you familiar with the Munchie account at all?
See, I saw that. They were, oh, she is disgusting.
I don't recollect saying that Karen and I were so much alike. I think we're very strong people, but I don't, I mean, not that it's not that it be anything like that.
Yeah. Well, you marched yourself right in there, Stephanie. I think it might have been Karen giving you a little bit of a shove in there. Yeah, exactly, Stephanie. That was amazing. Stephanie has a heart of gold and also knows right from wrong.
They're trying to say that your troll account. A year ago. So, I mean, for them to act like the account was made recently to be a troll is that's what I think so too, Sparkle. Hi, Sparkle. I think so too. It's a year old. It's not like it's. I never unless like it was something I ever missed or she missed, like that she had that there was a clone account of him out there, but I don't believe so. You know what I'm saying? Like, I apologize that they're even being so disgusting at a time like this, a time of any time at all is not okay for them to be this way. Right. He did. Right, Richard? Because that's the account that we would all look at. Right. He had access. Yeah, had access. Could you post, well, I don't know. Maybe he thinks that would be creepy. Not that it would be. I'm just saying maybe that would be a good idea though to really put it you're right about that, Piercy. You're right about that. It really would. Cause I'm taking where else you're like Tanger, they're calling our Tangay and stuff. Oh, and we welcome you. Really, we do. But yeah, you did post under Karen, right? Yeah. So yeah, my daughter too. They might have made a video of my daughter with her face and full name and everything because Munchie is pretending that that me and Tanger are you, and that because I'm trolling, her friend Karen, um, that my daughter deserves to be put in videos like that. And we like you, and we believe that, we believe you, everything, but it's bummer to see my kid being harassed like this because, we're not really, they're turning it perverse, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Stephanie has an article and also knows right from wrong, and she's going to write. If she sees somebody getting hurt, being taken advantage of, what's that?
Just making sure you're all right.
I saw that video. I thought it was perfect.
They're talking about the video about my kid. They thought it was perfect. No, Munchie said it was Tanger and Crystal Loves. I got the screenshots.
Especially the kicks in the front.
Talking about kicking her in the crotch, my kid. They loved it and thought it was appropriate. My kid didn't have anything to do with any of it,
Well, you know what? 42 in here. Come on, hit that subscribe. We're really not a crazy bunch. We're just eccentric, a bit unique, and we just have a prize we want to give away. Is that so bad?
A prize. You're right, Piercy. That sounds so bad, doesn't it? A prize they want to give away. So weird. Richard, I was hoping that you would respond back. Uh,
Uh, yeah, I enjoyed the kicks in the front. Because it kept going. It kept.
talking about kicking my daughter. I know, but you did it as the Karen F account. We're saying if you have access to that account, if you came in here and just said one comment under the Karen F account, then it would, be without a doubt. I'd even mod you, like, just so that we would never run into this again. I'd even give you a blue wrench because I would know that it's you. You know what I'm saying? Crystal Love. Crystal Love is giving away a prize, I guess. I don't know. Strange thing.
Who made that? Well, don't say. Did you see it, HD? She did do good. I love Stephanie. She's a really, really.
If you could even just say one comment, and I mean, you don't have to. I don't want to, like. We love having you here and welcome you with open arms. Really, we do. Come on, you guys, help me out here, please. It's just that they have really nasty videos up with my daughter in them, and she worked hard for her career and everything, and they have her name and everything, and they're trying to say it's because me and Tanger are trolling, the clone account. Are you? They're trying to say we are you. And when she's using all this to harass my kid and put her full name and stuff, and stressful.
She's rare. Hey, Miss.
It appears that way, and then like if he doesn't, then it's gonna be that we're bad for asking, and just uh, I just would like to just be able to be kind to people in the world, you know what I mean, without all of us being harassed like this.
Oh, really? You think? Oh, hold up. Neighbors are fighting again. Stephanie, don't try to change the subject. This is important. I want to say that video. I had to watch it a couple of times, actually 4 times.
That she's talking about the video about my daughter laughing, laughing, laughing like that. laughing, laughing, laughing like that. She watched it 4 times. And that's sick. That's fucking sick. Phew.
Oh my God. Okay, so Miss Anne, why is she looking for you and I'm just curious. Why is she looking for you and I?
And if anything, it'll prove that, it's one of them and they would sink that low, you know what I'm saying? No, can you leave one here? Like, can you just come in and leave one here? That's all. You don't have to go around to those channels and leave anything, like, because they're just gonna. Like, if you could just leave one here that, one of the mods confirm, and then we could just go on our merry way, in the chat. I don't mean like, part ways or anything. I don't mean that. I mean, then they wouldn't have an excuse to be harassing my kid like they are.
No, it's okay, Steph. She said, you don't know, but what's she finding us for? I don't want anybody putting me in a lake. No, I am a good swimmer, though. Be gone. Be gone. You have no power here. Well, good luck, Murphy. Was the nun in there with her handler? Davis stopped in here a little bit ago.
Now they're talking about Annette's kid. Well, we'll know for sure, won't we, Crunchy? Won't we? And it's you. If it nah, nah. Well, exactly, Crunchy. So how is it I'm allowing it for content, or is it we're waiting to see the facts? So I'm allowing it for content. What I'm telling you is you need to remove all that shit about my kid. I'm telling you that much. You fucking had better. My daughter has nothing to do with this shit. We're just as curious as you claim to be. And if he can't come in as Karen F, then we know for sure that somebody is fucking around, and that's terrible. That's a terrible, terrible thing. Well, fine. Then you want to know just as much as I do, as we do. I'm gonna give him at least 5 minutes more to come in as the incantations by Karen. At least 5 minutes more. And then, yeah, because, yeah. And I don't want to be like that, but I'd have to be because that's just terrible. That's just awful. It's just awful. It's kind of almost looking that way. No, we didn't know it wasn't him. No, we didn't. Hand to God. Hand to God. Hand to God. The fucking account was made over a year ago. I didn't know. It's not that I'm not smart, it's that I'm not fucking malicious. I'm just not malicious. I'm not a malicious person. I wouldn't even I mean, I would never even think of somebody doing that, you know what I mean? Like, that shit's rotten. Yeah, but Richard, can you come in here as I don't think that's the only person who calls you thing. Um, if they would do that, well, you can, but even still, if you checked it, it still would show the date that it was made. You know what I mean? And somebody in here said 2013. So if it wasn't 2013 and it was 2024, then it wouldn't. But if Lou would do that, then that's just fucking grotesque. Right, exactly. So we would see that even if they change their name. Right. It's 2024. His is 2024. Right. But what I'm saying is, even if they change the name to look like Incantations by Karen, we still would be able to hit on it and see that the date was not her date. We'd be able to tell because it wouldn't go to her. Um, right. And he also posted the information about her on her account as him, but not as, in the Richard account. So, right, Robbie, right, yeah. He did say he's getting her phone. When did he say that? She said he's getting her phone back from California. Got to get the phone. Oh, okay. No, he said that. Exactly. That's what I just said, Crunchy. He said he's going to get her phone. Sparkle just said that. You shouldn't have that up anyway. No, that you think it too needs to remove the whole video. It's got to be gone, man. Mm-mm. That shit's got to be gone, and that's your friend, or it's you. You did, or you know who did. You've got the power. Oh, don't piss me off. I saw that too, Piercy. I saw that too. But she would call him Richard. All right, so can someone check that then? Mod. So ridiculous. That is, I said that's supposed to say my bad. It does go. It's legit. Legit. Yep. Legit. My bad. My bad. Deleted by accident, and oh my god, but not before I checked it. Goes right to her channel. So much. Thank you so much, Richard. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's up to him to. Yeah, it was. It's legit. It is legit. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Content. Now, see. No, no, now. You gonna go remove that video? Karen, not Karen. Oh my God. See, you don't have to. You do not have to ever. I didn't even mean to like hit the block thing. I did not. I did it. I went to like look at the channel and I looked at it and then it says hide. I said, oh shit. Please. That's my fat sausage fingers. You do not ever have to look at yourself, Crunch and Munch. You're gonna post it every day this week. That's terrible. You do what you have to do, Crunch and Munch. You do what you have to do. Um, we didn't want you to have to do that, Richard, and you do not ever have to post in that account again. Oh my, I just I feel so bad. My apologies profusely to you, Richard. Profuse, I mean, like, my apologies. You could see the type of I truly thought it was him, Stephanie, and I don't man, I just feel so bad, I apologize because I blocked it by accident. Like, that's just my luck. My fat sausage fingers to block by accident. Crunch and Munch, you should apologize. You say that Karen was your friend, and you should apologize to him. And there's a reason why he referred to you the way he did, and you might wanna, like, self-reflect on that. And that's all I'm gonna say about that, because I'm so pissed at myself for blocking the guy by accident. How fucking horrible is that? How horrible was it? Like, oh my god, I didn't even mean to do that. Quickly undo, quickly undo. Uh, You're gone, Crunchy Munch. You're fucking gone. You're gone. Because what you're not realizing is a lot of the reason that I find myself truly upset and feeling like, well, this comes off selfish. I guess it can come off selfish. Like when Karen and I reconciled and she came up on my panel, and that was a conversation that I always wanted to have. I mean, you know, there was a lot of things I wanted to tell Karen that I never got a chance to say. You know, I just wanted the conversation that we had, but I wanted more. Karen was Jabba, Richard. Wow. Wow. I spent, we spent so much fucking time not getting along. Not getting along. But Jabba was here, and sometimes I'd even be like, I don't get it. You know what I mean? But she liked me, and I liked her. And I didn't really know that she liked me till you just told me she was Jabba. I really believe she was not gonna die. I really believed it. And I'm sorry, I'm not even trying to make anything about me. But I do feel like, in a way of saying, maybe sounding selfish, that I wish we had had more conversations, and I wish that I had trusted her in the end, which I didn't know was going to be the end. Turns out it was the end. But I felt like both of us didn't have, hadn't gotten there yet with the trust of, but I felt she was a powerhouse. Don't say that, Stephanie, because now you're going to make him feel bad. Can you remove your own comment? I even started to talk to and say, Karen, I didn't mean to unblock you. But that was when I was not, like I was not on the live stream, and I was glad that I wasn't, because I was like, oh, Karen. And, and I hope he does come back here. I blocked Crunch and Munch because, they didn't say the right thing, I don't think. They wanted it to be that. And, I think that, that's fucked up. You really showed your ass there, Munchie. You showed your ass. It's terrible. No one else, e-baggers. Even when, mm, hi, Piercy. Can you guys hear me? I'm sorry. I have to do this. Get rid of this one. Jabba did light things up, and sometimes I was harsh on Jabba. I was harsh on Jabba. I'd feel terrible for being harsh on Jabba. She stayed in character, though, that's for sure. That's what would baffle me. I'd be like, who could stay in character this long? But she could. There are some actors who can do that too, who can stay in character. Did you email me, Richard, by the way? Or Gmail me? Was that from you? I hope so. Um, yeah, you beggars, no matter what, Karen never was like not your friend, even when you went through that whole list and you knew exactly who they were talking about how it wouldn't be cool to travel with blood clots. And then you said, oh, I didn't know it was Karen that you were talking about. I mean, no matter what, the medical advice, in your opinion, would remain the same no matter who it was. But no matter what, she was your friend, and Munchie, yours too. But I will tell you that you can think that what you did was, you know, because in your uneducated medical opinion, that she was having cognitive problems near the end. No, you were. Oh, shit. Really? Wonderful. BRB. Um, I wouldn't even know if it was you now. I'm gonna call you Richard. I like the name Richard. Munchie, though. You, you have exposed yourself in such a disgusting way without even removing your clothes. You've made people nauseous, I'm sure. Um, the things you're writing are so disgusting, but they're disgusting about you, Munchie. Literally, you are digging your own hole. Literally. It's grotesque. It's grotesque. And I don't think it's okay for you to take someone's memory and or even when they were still alive to try to twist it to what you would like it to be. I think it's gross. So, at the risk of taking any punches from you, Munchie, whom you are proving yourself to be a person who just doesn't matter. I feel that I speak for myself and for the other people in this chat room when we say, "Welcome, Richard. Welcome to the chat." And I hope you didn't think that I was weird last night when I was talking about sucking toes because Secular was up here. But you know, Secular, you know that I don't know what other conversation would he like. You know what I mean, other than food. I do think it's cool though that he came up there and met up with Karen. That is really cool. Um, so if he happens to be listening, I I would let him come up and talk about that because um, I think that's really cool. You know that you know I think it's cool when people meet up with people that back in the day, when they used to have uh, wind up cars. They had such things as pen pals. People would write letters to pen pals. Maybe sometimes they would meet them. As technology advances, we end up meeting people through social media. It's called social for a reason. And I'm blown away that Karen was Java. Good night, Sparkle. I'm sorry that you have COVID. Positive prayers to you about COVID. I'm sorry about that. A pretty peony for you, my dear. I had a peony once that I planted, and it wasn't going to come up till the next year. And I stepped on it by accident, but it was just like a little sprout. I tried to tape it together. You know what? Some people are better people for having known certain people. Um, if that's what they choose to take away from a friendship. Like, I'm pretty certain that a certain person felt you were their friend, Munchie. I feel like you're pretty certain of it too. Does finding out that this is the real Richard really bother you so much so that if people who pass away can still like see people that you want her to see? what you're writing and saying. You even undermined their relationship and what they share about YouTube. Like you said, you even said, like, as if you knew better what she referred to him as. I know she referred to him as Richard. Um, that's what I know. I don't know him. I didn't really know Karen as well as I would have liked to. The part of me that felt like what I knew of Karen was that she didn't like me, but did not like her, and there was times we would talk and it was fine, and then she would get somewhere else, in another live stream, and she would be you could tell they were ready to just jump her. It didn't matter. It's the same with anybody on here. It doesn't matter who you are. Now, listen, I'm not always the victim. I'm not saying I'm the victim. I'm never the victim, but there is victims in life. Something is targeted. Say somebody's going out hunting for venison. That deer is pretty much a victim. I mean, they're words. They're the definitions of them. They exist. And I will say again, I'm so thankful for that last conversation with. I don't know that it was her. I'm saying my last conversation with. I am even like kicking myself because she had left a comment, and I feel like but that's the same as like you put off. Oh, I'm gonna call this person today and see how they are, and then you don't, and then maybe 2 days goes into 5 days, and then you just don't ever. Then you find out. You know what I mean? Like, and I think we all say shoulda, woulda, coulda at some point in our life. And I will confirm for a fact that there was no cognitive failure in the conversation that Karen and I had. And I'm glad that she came into the live stream or got a hold of Cindy and said, tell her to unblock me because, uh, I try to learn something every day, whether it's bad or good or whatever. And I'll be honest, I mean, YouTube helps me with that. There's definitely people in the world that will be better people for having known them. People will say, remember when you said this about her, SG? Karen and I went back and forth. I mean, could be rehashed till the cows come home, but that's not what life is about. I mean, you know, it really isn't. The real waste of time, though, would be being a loyal friend to somebody who, the moment that something didn't go their way, they were willing to just totally slander, slander everything about that person and the person that they love. In my opinion, you've never respected Richard. Never. and you never fully respected Karen. It's just my opinion because you don't fully respect yourself. How could you? How could you possibly? You claim to be, look, you called me stupid in here. You said, you're not smart then if you don't know that. But it really was. But you didn't have the fucking adultness to act accordingly. You threw everything around and acted like a child. So, everyone who's friends with Munchie, I want you all to see how she reacted pertaining to her recently deceased friend and how Crystal Love was having a giveaway and just couldn't stop giggling, couldn't stop laughing, couldn't stop. And I want you to think about, are those the people, whether or not it's specifically, them or other people in your life are like that? Are those the people that you want around you? For a long time, I felt that Karen and I's time was wasted, um, fighting and hating with each other. Turns out we didn't hate each other at all. And now, and 3 weeks prior, lovely conversation, wonderful things, the things memories are made of. I don't think it was a wasted time anymore. I think it is what it was. But for somebody to have had a good past with somebody, that they would, refer to them as a friend, and then just like throw black paint all over it. That's wasted time. That is wasted time. The wasted time of the person who unfortunately is no longer around, but they gave you their time. I'm sure they don't think it's wasted time. I'm sure they don't. But if they're looking down, I'm sure that there could be just a tinge that says, oh shit. But then on the flip side, I hope that they were able to feel how I felt inside when Richard told me that Karen was Java. That blew my mind, but made me feel really good. Made me feel like I got a hug from her and didn't, but felt like it. Just was, wow. So there's going to be days in your life when you love your car, you love your job, you love your house, you love your life. There's going to be days in your life when you hate your job, you hate your car, you hate your life, you hate your apartment, you hate everything, right? Please, please make the conscious effort, take the time to remember the days that you loved the same stuff that you're hating on. You don't need a prescription, in my opinion, to do that. You have to make a conscious effort. Once you get that prescription, you're numb and nothing's making your days highs or lows. It's my opinion. Um, Someone saying, hey, be grateful, try to remember people who don't have the choice of life or death, how much they want to live, to remind yourself in a conscious effort type of way the next time you feel suicidal. Picture yourself if you have to. Picture yourself under the water and you're drowning, and all you want is to just rise to the surface and gasp in the air if you must. Picture yourself. It's okay to want to live, even if sometimes it's crappy. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all for being here. I hope you will return. I hope that you will rewatch. I hope that you will love life enough to try to save something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everything wasn't in vain. Don't ever believe that everything that you've gone through was in vain for no reason. Like, there's a lot of times I get on here and I'm feeling pretty low and down, and then when I get off here, I hope that my low and down helped somebody, at least maybe to put them to sleep or something. I don't know. You don't have to like me, but move on if you don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't hate on people so much that you're willing to just put right out there, like in a big, huge billboard, that you are a false friend and you will snap and try to blacken their memory and whatever you had with them. That's pretty grotesque. It's pretty gross. Oh, if I was somebody, I wouldn't be, oh, my beautiful, beautiful soul. Come on now. You really feel that way? You are just off your rocker. I appreciate you all. United we stand, divided we fall, and peace, love, and tacos for all. Please like and subscribe. You are right.